Milk, we can't guarantee. Cheese is bad, don't disagree. Butter, ew, like high key. Forced to be dairy free.
Hi guys, welcome back to Forced to Be Dairy Free. Today we will be making tuna noodle casserole. We are at 35 subscribers. We are so close to 50, 15 more, and then you will learn how to make dairy free creme brulee. So let's get started.
Shall we? Can you bring your working gloves today? Okay, let's get to work. Let's get over the ingredients. So first of all, I have some boiling water over here. Cameron, you're on boiling water patrol.
Okay.
I have a big pot this time, so I don't think there's any risk of it boiling over,
Got it.
like previous times. But you can still tell me when we're ready. Okay. For that water, I have 16 ounces of elbow pasta. I have 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth. I have some plain extra creamy dairy-free oat milk. I have a 1/3 of a cup of flour, some soy sauce, a cracked pepper, kosher salt, celery seed, just over a cup of carrots, my plant butter, and then I have 2 large cans of tuna and water. It comes out to 18 ounces of actual tuna there. I have just over a cup of parsley, 3 or 4 garlic cloves, and 1 onion diced up. That make sense to you?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Foil perturb.
So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a 1/3 of a cup of my plant butter. Quite a bit of plant butter.
Yes.
Cameron, when's the last time we've had tuna noodle casserole?
I say a year ago.
A year?
Yeah. We haven't had it in forever.
Yeah, so I haven't served it to you. I've been working on this recipe. We always, you know why we haven't had it lately?
No.
Because usually this would be a recipe where I would be using dairy. What would have dairy in my tuna noodle casserole?
Cheese?
Cream of mushroom soup.
Ah!
Yes. Yeah, so that definitely has dairy. And in fact, I think I might have served it to you one time not realizing that cream of mushroom soup has dairy in it. Kind of embarrassing, really. I didn't know that. So our water's about boiling. And I have my plant butter on a very high heat. So now, Cameron, you're also on plant butter patrol. All right? Because we don't want to get that butter to get burned. I'm going to go ahead and put my entire bag of elbow pasta in there because I probably won't use it all. I'm going to set my timer. This pasta is 7 minutes. We can always put it in the refrigerator and make something else with it, like a cold pasta, right?
Yes.
10-4, good buddy? Okay, while that butter, plant butter, is cooking down, I'm going to go ahead and put in my garlic so we don't have so much downtime. What's that?
Water is doing good.
Water is doing good?
Yep.
By good, what do you mean by good?
Starting to boil.
Yeah. So you said you don't want to talk about why shrimp couscous?
So guys, for shrimp couscous, we click the record button.
Don't bring we into this.
Yeah, I clicked the record button, and then our camera didn't record.
It didn't.
So shrimp couscous, that was a bummer, but we'll try and make it for you sometime else. So yeah,
2 weeks.
2 weeks, guys.
All right, have it on the menu in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So
Not a
sorry
big deal.
about that. No.
Not a big deal at all, is it?
No.
We work right through it. It's the only big deal for you. You still have the menu.
And you could have made another dish that you maybe saved from our channel.
Sure. I bet that's what most people did.
Yeah.
Probably. So I'm going to go ahead now. I have that butter's cooking fast. I'm going to throw in the onions. I'm going to throw in my carrots. I'm going to cook it as hot as I can. What can you say about the shrimp couscous just to get everyone excited about it?
Okay, it was just delicious, and I think sometimes I don't like shrimp couscous, but here's shrimp couscous is the bomb.com.
Really? And
Round of applause.
I will say you were kind of being a little snippy about me making that.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe that is why record didn't get pressed. I was
No.
like, is this are you coming out to get me to say, don't make shrimp couscous ever again?
No.
Okay.
It's good.
All right, I believe you. I'm going to let that cook for a couple minutes. I'm swig of my lemon water.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Ah, very good.
Yep. And you guys seem to like the crepes, which normally have dairy in them. So if you have any other suggestions for desserts or breakfasts or dinners, just put that in the comments down below.
Oh, you bring up a good point. I was going to brag about another quality of those crepes. What were you able to do the next day?
I was able to make them on my own, and I'm a child.
Yeah, so we had the leftover ingredients, and she made herself her own crepes. And I'm going to call you a normal child. And you're almost not a child, you're a teenager.
I am a teenager.
You are a teenager, but either way, she was able to make them herself. So I went ahead and added those mushrooms.
Those are big.
They are big. And this is smelling great, by the way.
They should make that while you're watching videos you can smell.
Yeah, they should.
Oh.
I'm going to add quite a bit of salt. Probably half a tablespoon at least. Maybe closer to a tablespoon there. I'm going to add some cracked pepper. Again, I'm cooking this on a very high heat. How's boiling water control going, Cameron?
It's about to overflow.
Okay, don't let it do that. So I didn't chop these up before. Probably could have. But I figure while I'm stirring, I'm going to be breaking them up anyway. And they're going to be going into Mighty Mighty Ninja. So they're going to get chopped up anyway. It's not that big of a deal.
Yay.
Yay! So I'm going to add, I said I already added a third of a cup of the plant butter. Now I'm going to add a third of a cup of flour. I'm going to mix that thoroughly into this. I'm going to make myself a nice base for my tuna noodle casserole. My dairy-free tuna noodle casserole. Right?
Yes.
I had this dish, we're going to have quite a bit. We're going to have, if we wanted to do leftovers, we would have plenty for leftovers tomorrow. Because I made this for 6, and I will say the kids are fairly light eaters anyway. So this is going to make quite a bit. This will definitely feed your family of 5 or 4, whatever you have. And if you can't eat it all in one sitting, then you can surely put it in the freezer and have it for leftovers another day. Right?
Yes. You can.
That's looking spectacular.
Spectacular.
Now I'm going to put just over, around a cup of parsley. One ingredient, don't let me forget this right here. That's your job too. It's another job you have. Can you read what that is?
This is premium celery seed.
What?
Premium.
Oh, premium. Yeah, premium celery seed.
Yeah, we got
Not any of that.
We got the premium here.
Yeah, oh yeah, I only get the best celery seed. Alright, so we have our 2 cups of the low sodium broth. I'm going to mix in about a cup of it. I'm going to stir up all the flour that stuck to the bottom of the pan. Get that stirred up and keep it thick. I tell you what, I could about just eat this.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Cameron,
Oh!
did that burn you?
It's okay.
Okay.
Yes, I could eat that too. Might as well just serve that dish. If you don't have noodles, then you can serve this. But the noodles make it better.
Yes, I would think this would taste fine, but the noodles and the tuna, all that.
Because noodles and tuna are in its name.
Tell you what, this is high. I might recommend this to my favorite chef. What?
Me?
What's my favorite restaurant?
Guys.
No, but I like that. What's my favorite restaurant? What restaurant do I go to every time I go to Chicago?
Girl on the go.
Girl on the go. Ah, yes.
Celery seed.
Yeah, I don't need that yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my pasta, put it in my strainer. Can you hand me? Oop. I got that.
Oh my gosh. The noodles are done, y'all. Putting it into a strainer.
Yeah, put it in a strainer. Do not look behind the curtain.
The curtain, the curtain, the curtain, the curtain, the curtain.
Has anyone ever told you you're just kind of silly?
The curtain. The curtain.
So I'm gonna let this thicken up. It almost looks like something you put in a chicken pot pie.
It does.
Mercy, mercy me.
Don't eat all of our noodles.
All right, I'm gonna let this cook. See, we've been going about 5 minutes with the broth in. We're gonna let it go another 5 minutes, and then we are gonna toss it in a Ninja, and we'll show you what we do from there.
Yep.
Okay, this is cooked about just over 5 minutes. The thing I needed to check on was just to make sure the carrots were all the way done. I'm gonna put in about half a teaspoon of celery seed. Premium celery seed. Over here, I already put my pasta into my dish there. And Cameron, I'm going to ask you, why don't you get a spoon and mix that
I
around?
knew you were going to ask me. My
I'm
pleasure.
going to go ahead and shut off the heat here. Huh? You're going with my salad spoon?
Yeah.
That is a fail.
Why?
Epic fail.
Why?
Nah, that's alright. Not that big of a deal.
I know.
Not that big of a deal.
I want to eat it, so I need to.
Okay, well, you're getting older. You need to start making your own decisions.
Yes, I know.
So I'm going to pour this into my Ninja. I already got 2 cups of my extra creamy dairy-free milk there. Oh, should have asked you for help.
You silly goose.
Alright, I'm barely going to accomplish this. Luckily, you can't see if I'm making a mess or not.
Or can you?
Or can you? Actually, I didn't. I didn't make a mess. Didn't spill a drop.
Didn't spell it wrong. Guys, it's looking pretty good.
Pretty good.
At the moment.
Yeah, I think it's looking more than pretty good, but that's alright.
Okay then.
I'm preheating the oven, 350 degrees.
This is what it looks like. Do you guys stir with your left hand or your right hand? Comment down below. I do
Gotta talk loud.
it with both hands because one hand's tired and that's the other.
Alright, good. Good. Why don't you show them what it looks like without the sauce?
That's the noodles and the tuna.
Yep. Alright, so those ingredients are good to mix. Piping hot. Smells like mushrooms.
Oh yes, yum. Smells delicious.
And I'm going to put my 2 cups of my extra creamy milk. And just blend this, but not for as long.
Hi guys. Hope Hope you're enjoying the video. Make sure you subscribe.
Alright. So, is it pretty?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Even though it's green.
Yeah, the color is a little...
Off?
Well, no, it's not off.
It's the right color. It's just green, guys.
So I'm definitely not going to put all of that in there. That made enough to where I can definitely use it for something else.
This is great if you have a kid that likes alligators. You can make a swamp dinner.
What, that, Cameron, that's not going to make anyone want to eat it. No, the parsley definitely gives it the green hint there, so it's going to be fresh herbs.
The green is pretty.
Huh?
The green is pretty. It's a pretty green.
So I put in about 3/4 of my sauce.
Yes, you did.
Alright, so before we put it in the oven, we have everything mixed. Again, use about 3/4 of sauce. I'm going to put in about a tablespoon of that soy sauce.
Macy.
Half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. That's going to kind of brown it up a little bit, and it's going to add just a little bit more zing to the tuna noodle casserole. Now, I don't know if I've said or not, but we have the oven preheated to 350. It's time to go in the oven, and I'm going to cook it in there for 45 minutes. Okay, the casserole cooked 45 minutes. I did halfway through open up the oven and I stirred it around a little bit just so the top part didn't get dried out. It smells wonderful.
Yes.
Put that, switch hands on that. Just nervous impulse, I guess.
Yes. Sorry about the snacker in the background.
Yeah, all this time they figure out snacking. Snack right now.
Yeah.
Right before dinner, no less.
Smells good.
Thank you, Jade.
You're welcome.
So I personally like some Creole seasoning on my tuna noodle casserole. And I will let you know also, I was so hungry while I was waiting that I ate some of the mushroom mixture that I put into the casserole, and it tastes delicious by itself, so I saved some. I ate about the cup. I'm gonna have some more tomorrow just to eat that like a soup.
Okay.
It was very good.
Yes, it was. I
It
tried
was
some.
very good. So we're at tuna noodle casserole, and then you said you're also gonna put some saltine crackers on it,
Yeah.
right? You want to do some saltine
Add
crackers?
some crunch. Hopefully you can see that.
Yes, dairy-free tuna noodle casserole.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a video. Bye, guys!
Bye.